Hi everyone, it's Leona from Leona's Designs. I'm back with day 3 of the Junk Journal July 2023 Create with Scrimping Mommy challenge, and today's prompt is label. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with this prompt. Excuse me. But I do save the labels I get off of cans of food or different products that I have. Instead of throwing them away, try to figure out how to use them. So I have here a couple of labels off of some cherry pie filling and pineapple chunks. And I thought today I would try to use these in my journal to make pockets, or to make a pocket with a label on it that says this journal belongs to. Because I do have some labels I printed out. I haven't got them in my Etsy shop yet, but I created these and printed them out. They're just different labels you can use in journals, and they all say this journal belongs to. And I just thought they're a nice addition to a journal to put in the front page or the back page, or front cover or back cover. So I thought maybe I would do a collage on these product labels with all the many scraps I have, and sew that down, because these labels are kind of shiny and the glue might not stick that well. They're kind of like a magazine cover. So that was my plan. I was going to use the glue stick to glue down some scraps in a collage to cover them, and then fold them into pockets, and then maybe attach one of these "This Journal Belongs To" labels. So I haven't tried this before, so I'm going to give it a go and see how it works out. So I think I'm going to use the cherry one, and it's 10 inches long by 4 inches wide. So I think if that's folded up into a pocket, it would make a nice pocket for a journal. But for right now, I'm going to just do some collaging on it and to cover up this part. And then of course this part is just plain. So get my glue stick out and see what happens. I wasn't quite sure what this prompt was about, because the only labels I've really seen for junk journals are, like numbers, little words, and I wasn't really sure. I did see a video on YouTube, someone creating labels. They were very pretty, but to me they just resembled like a tag or something. So I don't know. If any of you know of any links to any labels that you want to look at, just share it in the comments. I would be glad to go watch another YouTube video. And if you haven't checked out Scrimping Mommy's page yet on YouTube, or channel, I'm sorry, I invite you to do that. She's the one that's hosting the prompts for this Junk Journal July. And if you want to join her Facebook page. She has a group on Facebook that she has all the prompts posted. You can download them and get started doing Junk Journal July yourself. I decided it was a good way for me to get another journal made because in August, which is next month already, I am signed up to have a booth at our local recycle fair. And I signed up to bring some of my journals there. So I'm frantically working on getting as many journals done as I can. And hopefully I will. But I thought this challenge was another way to motivate me. Because sometimes life just gets in the way of us sitting and creating, as most of you know. So, this is a good way to use up scraps too. I have more scraps than I'll probably ever use in my whole life. Actually, the glue stick is holding these down very well. Might not even really have to sew, but I'm going to anyway because I like the look. But for those of you that don't sew or don't have a sewing machine, it's good to know that you could probably just glue them down. I wasn't sure because I thought, you know, like a magazine page cover. I wasn't sure how the glue would adhere. But this Yoo-hoo glue stick seems to work very well. I really like it. Okay, well, it's looking pretty good so far. Haven't even made a dent in my pile of scraps, but at least getting some of them used up. All right, let's see, I just need another little piece. This little red piece. Oh, I think it's looking pretty good. Might do something more on the edge here, and then I'm going to go to the sewing machine. And sew it down. Oops. And I will be right back after I go to the sewing machine and sew. Okay, I'm back. I sewed it all over, and I think it looks very pretty. And the back is just plain. So now I'm going to fold it up to make it into a pocket. I think I'll use, both sides are pretty. I almost just want to cut it in half and use it for 2 pockets, which I think I will do because I like both sides. So I'm going to do that. Fold it in half. And cut it. Gotta glue this one down a little bit. And I'm going to make 2 different pockets out of these. I think one for the front cover, inside cover, and one for the back inside. So what I'll do is I'll just, let's see, a little over 5 inches. So I think I'll fold them about a quarter of an inch on each side. See if I can score them. See if I can score about a quarter of an inch on each side. And on the bottom, let's see, this is the bottom, this is the top. I'm going to have to have that be the bottom. Oops. Okay. Fold in the score line there. Okay, now I just need to cut edges. This one's a little too wide. Yeah. Didn't quite fold it on the score line. It's not real easy to do because of the sewing. Okay. Now, hopefully I'll be able to glue this down. I think I'll use Fabri-Tac. Because I could sew around it again, but I don't think I want to sew around it again. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac and glue it down. And maybe I'll put the label on it. Let me put a little notch in it. Cut that thread. And I probably should ink it. So let me get my ink. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's a pretty sturdy little pocket. And it's a great way to use up these labels off your food cans. All right, so let's see how it glues down here. This is my Junk Journal July, and I'm going to glue it in here to the front cover, on the inside of the front cover. I think it matches well. And then I will see if I want to put that little "This Journal Belongs To" label on it. See if my Fabri-Tac cooperates today. Yay, it is. All right. Put that right down there. And let's see if we can find a label that looks good on there. Might not use the whole label, I might just use the words. So I don't want to cover up all of that up. I think I'll just use the words on one of these. I'll cut this one out and see. I will be putting these on my Etsy page. Going to be 2 pages of This Journal Belongs To, and there's going to be, I believe, 3 pages of different words that just say journal, so that you can make your own little journal book plates. Let me cut this one out and see what it looks like. It's the whole thing, and if it doesn't look good, then I'm going to just use the words. Let's see. Guess it might be okay. Just cut it down a little more. I think if I ink it, it will look nice. Yeah, I think it'll look good. I'm going to do that. Put it up here so flowers show. And there it is. Nice little pocket with a little label that says, "This journal belongs to." And I'm going to put the other one on the back. I think it'll be really cute. So let's see, I don't think I'm going to need to score it. I'm just going to fold it over about 1/4 of an inch. And fold it up on the bottom 1/4 of an inch. And then trim the corners. And put a little notch in there. Oops, got caught on a thread. And I'll do a little inking. And we're good to go. So glue this one in the back. And we have 2 pockets out of some food labels that you probably would have just thrown away on your cans. I have in the past, but from now on I won't be doing it. Just one more thing for us junk journalers to save, right? It's like, oh no, don't tell me there's another thing I should be saving. Oops. Gotta get you in there. There we go. done good. And we have another pocket on the back cover. Just from product label and scraps. We have two beautiful pockets. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And hope to see you tomorrow with day 4 of Junk Journal July. Thanks for watching.